The Portland Festival of Cinema, Animation, and Technology is happening now through Sunday. Your chance to see visionary films that are often overlooked by other festivals. With me now is festival director Marissa Cohen and Matt Edwards and Doug Jones, who star in the movie Pretty Boys. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Really great having you all here. So Marissa, let's start with you. Tell us about the festival.
Yeah, so the festival started last night. We had Pretty Boys opening night, and it continues till Sunday. We have a lot of animation, great cinema. We have a Leica panel Thursday where we're going to show a little bit of Wildwood, meet the artists. We have 100 filmmakers coming from all over to Portland to represent and talk about their films. And it's just a great chance to learn about all the creativity out there and see some new films. Everything before 5 is also kid-friendly, so families can come on the weekends up to 5 and see all kinds of new work.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, Matt, you wrote an act in Pretty Boys. How did this project come to be?
Well, I met Doug a couple of years ago, just by circumstance of making another project that he really enjoyed, and we got to messaging each other, and then we went to his favorite diner in North Hollywood, and that very first meeting, it was yeah.
Yeah, he wined and dined you.
Yeah. And
Coffee and a long chat.
yeah, and we had a very clear father-son bond from the very beginning, and he said something very sweet to me. He said, I always wanted to have a son, and if I ever did, he'd probably be something just like you. So
Can you see it?
Yeah.
You know, I can, because maybe tell people what the movie is about so they
Yes.
can understand what you're talking
so
about here.
we decided to make this father-son film called Pretty Boys, and it's about a former A-list actor who's trying to get his career back together, and his estranged son, who I play, and he forced me to be a child star when I was young. So we have a lot of bitterness towards each other while we're going on this road trip to Hollywood and try to figure our relationship out.
Yeah, because I've been given a chance for a comeback. But they'll only have me in this movie if my son comes out of retirement to be back on film.
A lot of dynamics.
So he doesn't want to do it. I'm like, this is my chance.
Yeah, well, not quite reflecting real life, because Doug, you've had such a long and impressive career. You starred in The Shape of Water, Pan's Labyrinth, What We Do in the Shadows, my personal favorite.
Thank you, Doug.
What drew you to Pretty Boys, and what is your focus now?
Right. Well, because I've been an actor for 40 years. A lot of that's been under rubber bits and monster feature makeups and things. So I'm at an age now where I kind of want to take it off, and I'm enjoying leaning into human characters. So when this came along, it's like, oh, well then if I could play your dad, that's a kind of a human role that I would love to play. And so it was an opportunity to do something that big studios hadn't let me do before. Right. So the independent filmmaker is the one who will take chances on an old face like mine. And I'm really happy about that, yeah. Yeah,
I mean, talk a little bit more about that and kind of what is the state of the industry now? I mean, there's so much consolidation. Does being an independent filmmaker give you some power back? Do you feel that way?
I certainly do,
yeah.
In fact, in the last 3 years, since I took the rubber bits off, and I've been leaning into humans, thank heaven for independent filmmakers. That's been where most of my gigs have come from. And some of them have great budgets, some don't. So some jobs you do for the loot, and some you do for the art. There's been a lot of art jobs out there that I really, really love, with up-and-coming directors and producers, writers that you want to stick with because they're headed somewhere.
Yeah, very cool. What's next for both of you?
Good.
Well, I'm working on a feature film version of Pretty Boys, so we're going to expand this story further. We're really excited to make it a larger road trip movie.
Yeah. Right. And let's see, the next thing, I just guest starred on a show called Blue Ridge with Jonathan Sheck as the star. I played a mountain man in that with a great beard that was glued onto me. And another exciting thing is Pan's Labyrinth is in its 20th anniversary this year, and they're re-releasing it in theaters October 9th. And it's going to be nationwide with a big release again, but this time with a 4K facelift and in 3D. That's been hand done by Guillermo del Toro himself.
Very cool.
Our director, so.
Yeah, excited to see that in
Very
the theater.
excited, yeah.
Marissa, what's next for the festival?
Well, tonight we have Matthew Inman, otherwise known as the Oatmeal, who did Exploding Kittens. He'll be there talking about his career, showing his animated film based on his comic, My Dog, The Paradox, and signing autographs. So So that's tonight. So we still have some tickets available.
Yeah, well, tell people how they can get tickets and see the whole schedule of the film lineup and everything.
Yeah, so just go to our website, PDX Festive Cinema. You can get tickets there. Everything's at OMSI, so super convenient, all in one place. So yeah, hopefully we'll see them there.
Yes, and you can follow Matt and Doug on socials too to see what they get up to next. Thank you all for being here. Great conversation, and thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for having us.